Think about it. Do you downplay the importance of enthusiasm in your life? So many of us do. In our 2D world, enthusiasm is often mistaken for being naive, and so we go through our days and weeks unenthusiastically without realizing how much we're missing or the toll it's taking on us. Today's technology is playing in 3D, but what about us? Are we playing in 3D, or are we living in a flat 2D state of mind? Hi, welcome to episode 2 of my podcast, Playing in 3D in Splash City. I'm Lisa Heard It All. Have you seen the first episode? If you're new here, check it out when you get a chance. Today, I'm excited to share a special story with you about a young woman in Splash City who overrode cynicism. Unfortunately, we all encounter cynicism daily. But did you know that cynicism keeps us from playing in 3D? While I was picking up a mocha latte at the coffee shop recently, I ran into a former student who I counseled at UPOP. Chelsey Chatterley was working on her laptop when the barista, Ben T. Done That, peeked at her screen and commented on its contents. Chelsey is a documentary filmmaker who is currently working 3 jobs to keep her dream alive. Her latest project is to raise awareness about homelessness in Splash City by sharing the stories of those living in tents at the worn brick road. Over the last several weeks, she and a videographer have spent their evenings there listening to the folks willing to share their stories of their daily harsh reality.
A jacket's a blanket when the cold winds bite. A park bench whispers its secrets at night. Every face a novel with pages torn, yet every soul a place where fire is born.
When I first caught Chelsey's eye at the coffee shop, I waved. But I didn't want to interrupt her impressive concentration, even though the worry lines on her face revealed the work was taking its toll on her. Still, I admired her determination to keep going and was about to leave with my latte when I overheard Ben's comment. While watching her footage from behind, he sighed and said, "Why bother?" Startled, Chelsey looked up at him but didn't reply. That's when I turned around and asked if I could join her. After catching up on the goings-on in our lives since UPOP, Chelsey showed me some of the footage she was editing. It was powerful, immediately bringing me to tears, and that's when I revealed that I overheard Ben's comment and asked her how she felt about it. She waved it off, but I could see the answer in the look on her face, so I decided to take things a step further and asked her if his comment made her deflate. That's when tears appeared in her eyes. Most likely hearing from Ben about Chelsey's footage, the coffee shop manager, Noah Tall, approached our table to give us a 5-minute critique of the people who live on the worn brick road. Something about taxpayer kernels being wasted and their stain on society. He didn't leave until I asked him to turn down Nate Sayers' podcast, as it was blaring in our ears so loudly we could barely hear our private conversation. Chelsey filled me in about how many extra hours she's been working to pay the videographer, and that she's worried she won't have enough kernels to finish it for the premiere at the Splash City Film Festival. Offhandedly, Chelsey mentioned not remembering the exact date of the festival, but that it was coming up soon. Overhearing from the next table, information queen Wikipedia leaned over after pulling up the film festival's website, declaring that Chelsey has exactly 7 days and 12 hours to meet her deadline. Sinking even further, Chelsey politely thanked her for the information, while I silently seethed. "Did Ben, Noah, or Vicky's comments make you lose your enthusiasm?" I asked Chelsey. Since she was my former client, I hoped she might welcome my reflections. "Yes," she said sadly, "I suppose so." "That's the point, isn't it?" Chelsey replied that she never looked at it that way. "You've just been trolled by Splash City's finest Cynic Choir." What happened to Chelsey happens daily in Splash City, as cynicism has become an epidemic, robbing us of our enthusiasm. This kind of mugging is common, and its effect is the look I saw on Chelsey's face. Already exhausted from working 3 jobs to keep her dream going, she quickly internalized Ben and Noah's commentary. Nate Sayer's indignant tone set the atmosphere, making it even easier for her to sink. And with her unnecessary reminder of Chelsey's deadline, Wikipedia put a period on it. Not wanting to leave Chelsey in that condition, I stayed a bit longer to chat. While my encouragement to be more playful with her project, and not to take others' comments so personally, may have temporarily helped her feel more upbeat, the damage was done. None of us can just flip off the effects of cynicism like a light switch, but we can slowly turn the dial away from it and toward enthusiasm. Chelsey made her deadline. Deciding to film the rest of the story herself using her Me phone, it turned out to be the best footage of the film. As she put it to me in her text, the videographer turned out to be a singer in the Cynic Choir, too.
They say it's a story that's too old to mend, but every night is where hope begins again. A home without walls still hears the rain, still holds the whispers of joy.
Chelsey invited me to the premiere. When the film ended, everyone was silent. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. We've become so used to cynicism that we can neglect its impact on us, and over time it diminishes our spirit, keeping us stuck and 2D. Think about it. Do you downplay the importance of enthusiasm in your life? So many of us do. In our 2D world, enthusiasm is often mistaken for being naive, and so we go through our days and weeks unenthusiastically, without realizing how much we're missing, or the toll it's taking on us. Enthusiasm is energy. It's our life force. It encourages a playful state of mind, which can lead to full-blown exuberance. It's that energy that sustains us over the long haul as we pursue our dreams. It brings magic into our lives. So my playing in 3D message to you today is to be on the lookout for the Cynic Choir. If you hear them, change the dial. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Whatever we do to help bring vibrancy back to Splash City, we're doing it with a playful attitude. Play is key. It's time to take ourselves less seriously and play more seriously. In the Playing in 3D in Splash City Life Fable book series, Ms. Pink and her dog Uno, friends Misguided Light and Justin Tide, and mother and daughter Ms. B. Haven and Velocity share their stories of playing in 3D to mentor and inspire you to play in 3D. And don't forget to check out my Playing in 3D story too. There's a surprise waiting for you in the afterword of each Playing in 3D in Splash City book, a fun and simple way to help you become more 3D every day. We call it Bathology. What stories do you have on your mind when you wake up in the morning? All your worries, right? Bathology is a simple and fun daily practice that brings story, particularly our Playing in 3D in Splash City Life Fables, into the bath with a bar of soap in our hands, a guided visualization in our ears, and an inspiring story in our hearts. We can move from worry to wonder.